In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you how you can be able to pass a prop firm challenge in 2024 and become a millionaire forex trader. Ladies and gentlemen, you are once again welcome to my channel. I still remain my humble self, Austin Ikeru, and you all are welcome to my channel, Austino FS. I've been in this trading game for the past 8 years and I trade gold. So in today's video, you are going to learn a very mind-blowing secret about some forex millionaires out there, how they became millionaires and how they were able to fund their account. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about the prop firm. In the past, forex trading was so difficult that so many people were not even thinking of it. But right now, for the fact that we have several prop firms out there, trading the forex market can now be easy, right? Once you know how to do it very well. In 2015, one of the first founded prop firm was invented, which is the FTMO. And after the establishment of FTMO in 2015, so many other prop firms came out, and right now we have uncountable number of prop firms right now. However, you also need to know that there are some scam prop firms out there who want to take your money and run away. So that is why you have to do your own diligent research for you to find a reputable prop firm that has a track record. So right now, I'm going to be sharing with you a simple way on how you can become a successful forex trader, how you can be able to pass a prop firm challenge and become the next forex millionaire. Now remember that in several prop firms they have different accounts, right? They have account size of 10k, 5k, 20k, 15k, 100k, 200k, even 400k. But have it at the back of your mind that some prop firms are not legitimate. They are not legitimate. They are just out there to take your money and run away. So like I said, it is advisable that you do your own research. Go to Trustpilot and search for prop firm review so that you can look for the one that is highly reputable. For me, I will advise you that if you want to venture into prop firm, want to use prop firm, look for reliable prop firm that has track record. So I will recommend FTMO because FTMO have high reputable track record. Many people are giving positive review on FTMO, and I have already dealt with this company and I must say they are good to go. So if you are looking for a prop firm in this 2024 to join, FTMO is the best for now. FTMO is the best. Though they don't give discounts, like other prop firms, but just know that one thing that matters is reliability. That is what matters. Some will give you so many discounts, but they will not allow you to pass their challenge. So that is why they will be giving you some hopeless rules where you cannot be able to pass the challenge. And not only about passing the challenge, once you pass the challenge, payment of fund, right, becomes a problem. Because some will claim what they are not, right? So once you've passed the challenge and you are at the point of getting payout, they hardly pay you because they don't have the money to pay you, right? So that is why it is always recommended that if you want to join a prop firm, look for the one that is highly reputable, the one that has a good record, the one that has a nice positive review, most especially on Trustpilot. So look for a prop firm that has at least 4.5 rating on Trustpilot with so many reviews, let's say 1000 review and above. So that is the number one place to start from. So now once you have gotten a prop firm that you want to work with, the next thing you have to do is to look at their rules. So this is 2024 and so many traders are making New Year resolution. You don't want to make the mistake that you made last year. You don't want to blow your account again. You want to become successful. You want to become the next forex millionaire. So now this advice I'm giving to you is the advice that I gave to myself in 2023 and I must tell you the truth, I am so happy because I respected my rules and I respected my New Year resolution in 2023. So if you made the New Year resolution this 2024, I advise you to stick to it so that by the end of this year you will smile to yourself, knowing fully well that you were able to become what you have dreamed to be. So remember that in forex trading you use money to make money. So if you don't have money, you can't trade, right? So that is where money plays a major role in forex trading. So there are so many traders out there, they just don't have capital, and that is the reason why most of them are blowing their account, right? So if you want to become successful faster, the easiest way is for you to join a prop firm, right? First, join a reputable prop firm that has track record. Then from there you can grow your account. So the first thing you have to do is to get a profitable or a reputable prop firm and join them. Just like I said, I recommend you join the FTMO, which I believe they have good track record. So once you have gotten the prop firm, the advice I can give to you right now is to buy the smallest account. If you are joining a prop firm as a beginner, right, buy the smallest account. Buy the smallest account. That is an advice for you. Now, before you join a prop firm, make sure that you have the right money management strategy in place. Make sure you have the right strategy that you have back tested and you can confirm within yourself that the strategy is profitable for you, and also you have the self-discipline. So one, you must have a money management strategy in place. You must have a strategy, a trading strategy that you have back tested, and you also need self-discipline. So these are the three things that you need to succeed in the prop firm. So once you have analyzed yourself and you discover that you have these three things in place, then you are good to go. So the first thing you have to do is to buy the smallest account. Let's use FTMO for instance. FTMO have 10k account, 25k account, 50k account, 100k account, and the highest is 200k account. And they have maximum funding of 400k, meaning that once you pass 200k account, you can buy another 200k challenge, and once you pass it, you can mesh the two accounts together to become 400k account, which is the maximum account allocation. So with the 400k account, you can be able to trade it and then grow with it. And also, according to them, they are going to increase your account every 4 months by 25% once you are profitable. Let's say you have 400k account and you trade with that account in the next 4 months and you are profitable in the next 4 months with that account, they will increase the account allocation for you. So they will increase it from 400k to maybe 500k, meaning they will add extra 100k, which is the 25% of the account size you are using. So that is how it works. So the best thing you have to do is to pick the smallest account size, because the higher the account, the higher the money you are using to buy it. Like the 10k account cost about $170, right? So the 25k account costs almost 200 and something k. So you see that the higher the account size, the higher the amount you are using to purchase the account. So I wouldn't advise you to use your money, your savings, to go and purchase the highest account size. No, use the little money you have to buy the smallest account size, which is 10k. That is $170, which is 10k. You buy the 10k account size, and then you trade the 10k account size. Now with the 10k account size, you have the rules there in place. They mean that you are only meant to use 1k out of the 10k, which is 10% of the 10k account. So you are not expected to lose $1,000 from that $10,000 account in general, and you are not expected to lose $500 from that 10,000 account size in a single day. So these are the rules that you must obey. So you write down the rules. One, you shouldn't lose $1,000 from the 10K account, and the second, you shouldn't lose $500 in a day from the 10K account. So I think this is the most important rules that they are always looking at. So once you have gotten the rules, right, then there are another rules that you shouldn't trade news, right? Like 2 minutes before and after news, you are not expected to trade unless you are a swing trader. So it is always important that any profile you buy, you must look at their rules, read it thoroughly so that you don't violate their rules. Now, once you have gotten the 10K account and you have written down the most important rules on a paper: 1, don't lose 1K in general; 2, don't lose $500 in a day. And also, depending on whether if you are buying a swing trading account or just a normal account. So if you are buying the normal account, then you are not expected to hold onto your trade the next day, right? You are not expected to hold onto your trade the next day. You are expected to close your trade every day. So the normal account is mainly for day traders and scalpers, while the swing account is meant for the swing traders and position traders. So it depends on the account you are buying. So if you are buying the normal account, then it means you are expected not to hold onto your trade till the next day. So you are expected to trade like a day trader. So you make sure you close your trade before the market close. So these are the things you should write down, the rules of the prop firm, so that you don't violate their rules. Because once you violate their rules, you are going to lose the money you use in purchasing the prop firm account. So once those rules are written down, the next thing you have to do is to start trading. Start trading. Once you buy the account, start trading, right? Remember that you first need to train yourself, right, before you buy a prop firm account. I wouldn't advise a novice to go and buy a prop firm account. Someone who doesn't know anything about trading, I wouldn't advise you to go and buy a prop firm account. So there are steps you need to take. The first step is you need to train yourself how to trade first, because prop firm is not there to train you. Prop firm is just giving you money to trade, in the sense that when you make profit, you share the money. It's like an investment. They are investing in you. So once you make money, they take 10% or 20%, while you take 90% or 80%. So what they are looking for is already established traders, right? They are looking for skilled traders. So it doesn't mean that you must be highly skilled, right? But at least you should have some knowledge in forex trading. So it is not recommended for novice, people that doesn't know anything at all about trading. So once you have made up your mind you want to be a forex trader, the first thing you need to do is first you get the knowledge first, gain the knowledge, very important. One, you look at your trading strategy. So there are several strategies out there that you can master. We have the moving average crossover, so you can master it. I have so many videos on moving average crossover trading strategy. You can pick one of those videos and watch them thoroughly, right? So a crossover, EMA crossover, is a strategy on its own, right? You can also look at Fibonacci retracement. Fibonacci retracement is also a strategy on its own, so you can watch the video on it and master it. Then I also have a strategy on support and resistance. So depending on the strategy that you want to implement, so like I said, the first thing you need a strategy that you can master. So you can go with price action, candlestick pattern, support and resistance, or moving average crossover. If you check my channels, I have so many trading strategy. So pick one from there and master it. So once you have mastered the strategy, then you need to develop yourself, right? Have a self-discipline. Self-discipline simply means you have to be strong emotionally, right? Because forex trading has to do with emotion. So you train yourself how to control your emotion, how to control your greed, and how to control your fear, right? Once you've done that, then you have passed the skill of self-discipline. So once you have passed the skill of self-discipline, the next thing you need to work on is your money management. So money management entails how much are you risking and how much are you willing to gain. So like I said in my videos, you risk only 1% of your trading capital for you to make at least 3% or 4%. So that is 1 to 3 or 1 to 4 risk reward ratio. So these are the things you should put in place. So once you have the money management in place, you have your trading strategy in place, and you have the psychology, that is, you have the self-discipline in place, then you are good to go. Take at least $170 from your savings and buy the 10k account. Forget about the 200k account for now, because the 200k account for at the FTMO is about $1,100, so that is big money. So forget that one for now. Just buy the smallest account, which is 10k account, for $170, because you know, if you use that money to trade live account, you may not be able to make any money, because $170 is too small for you to trade the forex market. So you can simply use the $170 to buy a 10k account, right? So in that 10k account, you have to respect their rules. Make sure you don't lose 1k in general, and make sure you don't lose 500k in a day. So you work on your trading strategy. Now from that 1k account, you pick 1% from that 1k, right? So that is what you should be trading with. So each of your trade should be at least 1% of that 10k account. So for the fact that you have 10k account and they say you should not lose $1,000 in general, so what you will do is, out of that 1,000, you pick 1% of that 1,000. So the 1% has to do with $10. So the risk you are taking is $10 per trade, right? So now you are risking $10 per trade. What will be your take profit? So your take profit should be at least $30 or $40. So that should be your take profit. That should be 1 to 3 risk reward ratio, or 1 to 4, right? So you are risking $10 to make $30 or $40. So this is how you should be trading. Each trade you take should be a risk of $10, which means once the trade goes against you, you lose $10, and once the trade goes in your favor, you win $30. So that is 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. You risk $10 to make $30. So that should be your trading rules. You write it down, right? Your stop loss, you know your stop loss, right? So if your stop loss is 20 pips, then your take profit should be 60 pips. If your stop loss is 50 pips, then your take profit should be 150 pips. So it depends on how you are trading, but make sure that you are risking 1% to make 3%, so that you will survive the longer period of time, right? So if you are risking 30 pips as a stop loss, then your take profit should be 90 pips, which means you are risking $10 to make $30, right? So it means that each time you lose, at least it will just take one win to recover all your losses. Even if you lose 3 times, it will take only one win to recover your losses. So once you are doing that, you will see that as time goes on, your account balance will be growing gradually. Your account balance will be growing gradually, and before you know it, you pass the challenge, right? Because you will lose and you win, but for the fact that your winning is higher than your losing, your account will be growing. And the sweeter part of it is that they don't have maximum trading days, right? So you can trade as long as you want. There's no maximum day that you should stop trading, or they don't have any deadline. So you can trade, hold on to the account in the next 5 months, 6 months. There is no maximum trading days, no minimum trading days, no maximum trading days, which means you can pass the challenge today, you can pass it in the next 6 months, next 7 months. You don't need to rush anything. So just follow your trading strategy and your trading plan. So once you pass the challenge, you go for verification. The same thing applicable. In the verification, you are expected to make a profit of at least $500. Why in the challenge you are expected to make a profit of $1,000. So the verification is lesser than the challenge. So in the challenge you make a profit of $1,000, while in verification you make a profit of $500. So once you have passed that 10k challenge, you have passed the account and you get funded, right? You get funded, right? So what you need to do right now is to stick to your trading plan, your trading strategy, and your trading rule, and be consistent with it. So what you need now is maybe 3 or 4 months for you to be able to make some profit. So have it at the back of your mind that once you pass the challenge and the verification, your first payout, you'll be refunded the $170 that you used to buy the account.